What's going on, Pro Truth family? Let me ask you brothers something, especially you black men of America, you men of color of America. At what age do you stop dealing with crazy? It got to be at a certain age, you got to stop dealing with crazy. It's no reason for you to be tolerating a lot of things that these females be doing out here. Some of you are going to end up dead dealing with some of these crazy women. Once the woman, look, it doesn't take that long to find out how a woman really is. Most of the time, well, I'm not going to say it doesn't take that long. Let me rephrase that. Most of the time, you're not really going to know how she really is until you live with her. That's most of the time. I've said this before. A lot of our women put on masks. And then by the time you live with them, that's when they start relaxing, letting their hair down, and then you start seeing the real person on who they are. But this brother here, I'm not sure what his age is, but I'm looking at him and he looks like he's either in his late 30s or maybe his early 40s. And I'm also going by the way he's dressed. But there's no reason for you to be dealing with somebody crazy. And then you put yourself in a situation and now you start to blame her. Once you see how the female is, it's time for you to go, brothers. And the thing is, I've already watched this court case, but I could go on and on about how crazy this woman is. But brothers, we got to make better decisions on who we are dealing with, on the type of woman we're dealing with. Because at the end of the day, these women don't care. They don't care. So I'm going to go ahead and get into this court case. And I'm going to chime in here and there because I'm going to show you that the things that was happening to him was really his fault. We could sit here and blame the woman all day. But once you start to know the nature of the woman and you start to see the signs, you should already know that it's time to make an exit if she starts to act crazy. But let's go ahead and get into this court case, brothers.
If Richard Bailey says when he started dating the defendant, he felt like the luckiest man in the world. But his luck soon ran out. Richard claims the defendant was abusive, and she constantly accused him of cheating.
Brothers, this brother looks really old. Look at the bags under his eyes. And that's probably due to the stress that he dealt with that woman. But he continued to deal with her. So, is it really her fault? Or is it his fault? Let's continue.
And he's suing her because she ran her car into his car. Defendant Catherine May admits that she didn't trust Richard, but that's because he ended up cheating on her with his witness. Catherine denies owing Richard for anything.
Start with you?
Well, this stems from our relationship of past.
What years were you all, or months were you all in a relationship?
14 hard months. 14 hard months of labor. Hard labor.
Now, brothers, 14 months, but yet you continue to deal with her. Let me tell you something, brothers. Most relationships are going to start out good, especially if it's sexual. The sex good and everything else. But a lot of times, that's when the evil really starts to, or the demon starts to come out of the woman. Once y'all have intercourse, that's when the demon starts to come out in the woman. And it's most of the time it's a trap. I'm not saying all women, but most of them.
It's like hard labor.
Yeah, right. Yes. Catherine Our relationship started off beautiful. I cannot ask for a better person. I thought that's what I get when you're lucky. I found out my luck ran out. She became truly abusive.
How did she change?
Well, the scratch and sniff test was one.
You used to come in late or what have you?
When I come in, yes, sir, absolutely. I have the sniff test and be scratched up trying to defend home front. Yeah.
Okay.
Scratch.
Brothers, this is what I'm talking about. If you have to go through all of that, why would you stay with her? And here's the thing, if she's doing that, that only says that she went through something in the past. So now, and a lot of women do this. They take their past and then they use it on their current man. Well, my last man cheated, so now this guy, I'm not going to let that happen. So I'm going to do this to prevent him from cheating. Or if he is cheating, I'm going to act crazy because I didn't do that last time. What's up with her face? Like she got hit. And she looked like an older woman too. So, brothers, what is she teaching? What is she teaching the younger women? And for the audience, this is funny to them. This is why I say a lot of our women have a childlike mentality. They're not thinking like an adult. This is high school stuff. She looked like she's in her 40s too. Let's continue.
I just sniffed it. Yeah.
Did you pass regularly?
Only she could get you that answer because I started trying to.
Only she? What did she say? Did she say that?
No, assume the position.
I know, but when she finished,
When she said it,
did
sometimes
she say you did something?
9 times out of 10, I always did something.
Okay, that's what I'm asking
Well,
you.
absolutely.
She
If
would
you did
usually
or didn't.
conclude that you had done something.
Yeah, you might have cleaned up a little bit. You know.
Okay, say you smell like soap.
Yeah, too much like soap.
Okay,
Too much
all
like
right.
soap.
Or
You didn't walk far enough.
perfume.
Yeah. You didn't walk far enough.
Oh, you didn't do what?
You didn't walk far enough. You smell still fresh.
Oh.
Should have traveled a little farther around. Took the long route.
How often did you have to go through this?
Roughly, that lasted periodically almost the entire relationship.
And you did it. All right, let me hear from you.
Well, it was a reason for that. Look, so at the same
And
time,
you should have just left. If that was something that you were so determined to do and it caused strife in the relationship and you couldn't get past doing that.
he kept coming back. He kept coming back
I
to
know.
me.
That's
So-
why I'm telling me he's a fool. How does she change?
The scratch and sniff test.
Let's get to how she was involved in that. What prompted you to do that based on her? What
Because
happened?
she done been to my house before with her boyfriend, so it's supposed to have been, but she was supposed to have been married.
Okay, but how did you determine that coming there to see him with
They
her
together.
boyfriend meant he was messing with her?
They together.
They together now.
Yeah, they're together now. But I figured they was,
Brothers, something going on with her teeth. You know, let me just do a side note real quick, brothers. You know, you should at least go to the dentist at least every year or at least every 2 years. At the most, at least go to the dentist every 2 years. Something going on with her teeth. That's why I say something wrong with her mouth. The heck going on with her mouth? Y'all spend so much money on your hair, makeup, but you can't get your teeth fixed? Ah, boy.
already seeing each other.
And what happened to this guy she was coming over there with?
It was supposed to be one of his friends. I don't know all his friends, so he just introduced me to him, and I just keep it moving. But never seen him again. That's how I knew it was all about
I
her.
don't know
and
whether to
him.
believe, ma'am. I know he's a fool, but he ain't that big a fool.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He
To
always
bring his
been.
woman over to your house while you there and play it off like she with the other guy.
Now, brothers, there is the mistake right there. And I've said this already. He's bringing the girl to her house. So I'm going to assume, and I might be wrong, but I'm going to assume that he didn't even have a place to stay. And that, to me, that's real. You real crazy to be doing. It's a lot of stuff that I'm about to point out. First of all, brothers, why would you be messing with a girl that your homeboy used to mess with? That doesn't even make any sense to me. If that's supposed to be your friend, and it's like you trade, it's almost like you trading. Not even trading it. Oh, well, I'm just going to just pick up his leftovers. Like, why would you date a girl that your homeboy used to date? With all the women out here in the world, why would you date somebody that close to you? That doesn't make any sense to me. And a lot of you brothers do that. Y'all will go out and try to mess with your homeboy's girl. I'm telling you, that's a disaster, brothers. That is a disaster waiting to happen. You don't do stuff like that. It's too many women in this world for you to be messing with your homeboy's girl. But some of y'all like doing that. So when you put yourself in those type of predicaments and then you have a negative outcome, it's your fault, brothers. Nobody else's fault but yours. So y'all need to fix that. A lot of you brothers do that. Let's continue.
I don't believe that.
I'm at work and
Sir,
he bring people
You're
in.
a fool, but you ain't that big of a fool.
Not that big of a
You're
fool.
for letting us sniff up and
She
down.
just-
You're number
it might be
one.
somebody good and crazy. Somebody might be good
Turn around.
and crazy.
Lift up your arms. Go ahead, sir. I just
Your
can't
Honor,
get past that.
Your
I
Honor,
know
don't
that
traumatize
happens.
me, Your Honor, because I like to assume the position then.
Go ahead,
but
sir.
she good,
Tell
she
me
good
about
and crazy.
this visit with your current woman and that so-called boyfriend of hers.
See, this is a personal friend of mine.
Mm-hmm.
Her friend at the time is a close friend of mine,
Mm-hmm.
a male friend of mine. Just my interaction with anybody of the opposite sex cause these thoughts, these type of actions. And that's one of the reasons that separated us to this day.
You all on date?
Me and
Yes.
Special, we were on a date. When the date in question of this incident here, I would consider it a date. But it was generally just lunch. And I was venting.
A date is when you're interested romantically, sir.
Well, okay, then
And that
put it
being
like
the
that.
case, she might have been on to something if you brought that woman over to your house in front of her with your good buddy, and the next thing you know, y'all going on a date.
In
Thank
all
you.
truth,
Thank you.
it sounds like
Thank
that.
you.
But
Yeah.
in my
One of you got sniffed on. You better start doing some.
That's right.
You better start doing some sniffing, because there ain't no telling what he doing. You don't sniff?
Oh, she gonna get it
How
too.
you find out?
It goes around in a circle.
Your Honor, I don't know what.
Come on, stand up. What you do to catch him?
Your Honor.
You don't have a process?
No, I don't need
Sniffing
a
work
process.
for her?
I don't need that.
Go ahead.
I'm good. Number one, she's kind of off because we went out that one time when she came out like a banshee.
On a date.
Am I tripping or something? Hold on, brothers.
I didn't
Like,
like any
like
parts
he
of
said
that
on a date.
anymore.
And-
Like he said on a
But
date.
that was way after Judge
How
Mathis.
long
That was
after?
like
Just
maybe
how long
a year.
after?
Brothers, what is going on with these? Does he like picking women with messed up teeth or something? I don't get it. Now I know the dentist can be expensive. You can get insurance. But my goodness. We gotta do better out here, black people. We gotta do better. They got Invisa, whatever it's called. Now you don't even have to you could just get some, forget it.
It's over there. though.
Quiet.
Sweetie,
How long
I'm
after?
talking to Judge.
How long after?
Maybe a year. And I wasn't dating.
He
the
didn't
man
say
that I came up
a
with.
year. How long was it?
No.
How
The
long
incident
before, sir? How long
Before the
after
scratch and
breaking
sniff?
up with her did you begin dating your witness?
One time.
one time.
How long after dating
months.
her did that one
2
time
months.
occur?
That was too much, but when she
because
seen her at the
said
house
1
was a
year,
year.
you say 2
But I
months.
didn't-
You
That
can
was
have
a year
seat,
from the
ma'am.
incident.
Get to what you're suing there about. We see what time it is, sir.
Yeah.
That's why you're getting sniffed on. Go ahead.
That part.
What you suing for? Tell me about the car damages. Tell me about the car damage.
The car damage is $3,285 worth of damage.
What happened?
On the day in question, what I would say, our date.
Tell me the date, approximately.
March the 6th. March the 6th, 2019.
When you all on your date.
We were on our date. We was at a downtown restaurant.
Got it.
An outdoor restaurant. We sat there. We talked. We had lunch. I left from having lunch. We were sitting in the car. Catherine comes in her truck and is driving straight toward the car. I made her sit in the car. She made a notion, is that your lady? I said, I hope that ain't that. Pardon my language. But to any rate, I tried to move the car out the way because she started running. I'm asking her, what you got going on? Me and you through. You need to go head on out your business. As I go and park back in, she comes, backs it on up, gave it right to me, smashed the car in question. Now she has this blank stare in her face.
I know this woman didn't do that.
You know, brothers, I don't get it. With you got to be real crazy to be doing stuff. And the thing is, brothers, I don't understand why women will destroy somebody's. Let me phrase that. Women will let their emotions they will use their emotion to make stupid decisions in life. And I don't understand. This is why, and I'm going to repeat myself again. This is why I say a lot of our women, especially in America, have a childlike mentality. And the thing is, this woman is she's not even in a relationship with this man anymore. Y'all, they always say that brothers are the ones that need to go get therapy. They say that brothers are the ones that need to get counseling. They got trauma. This woman clearly needs to get counseling. But see, the problem with, and goes to both parties. We're so quick to jump into a relationship without even getting therapy and counseling. And seeing what's really wrong with us. Evaluating yourself. So that way you don't make these mistakes. Well, I don't even call this a mistake. But clearly this woman is crazy. For you to take your truck and ram it into somebody else's car, all because you're jealous. And I'm only commending the brother because he didn't retaliate. Because nowadays you got brothers out here just popping these women and putting them to sleep permanently for stuff like this. Y'all women gotta wake up. But at the same time, you brothers, y'all put yourself in these situations. Let's continue.
This, sir.
As you preach, lies somebody tell. As you preach, she tried to take the little fella in. She tried to take me in.
Both of y'all.
Well, at least you being real. Now she being real. Well, she smashed.
Y'all heard that. She said both of y'all. I'm telling you, some of these women, I keep telling you, and I've said this before too, brothers. Most of these women don't care about your life. They don't care about your life. This is why I say when these women say that they love black men, a lot of them are lying to you. They only love what you can do for them. Not all of them, but most of them.
This automobile, she has this blank stare. I get out the car. I'm asking what the hell is wrong with you. Now she don't want to go to jail.
What happened to her car when she smashed?
She smashed it with her back of her darn truck. She went right on out her business.
Damage. Okay.
That part.
It cost $3,000 in repairs?
Absolutely.
Okay. And when you've asked for your money, what has she said?
She gave me $200 at the scene because she didn't want to go to jail. Nobody don't want.
See, that's where you messed up at. Brothers, listen, you got to send if this woman is that crazy, she needs to be. Why would you not call the police? And I know that a lot of us have we care. and I've said this before, black men of America is the only race that will tolerate stuff like this. Most of the other races will not tolerate this mess. We're the only ones. We're the only demographic of men that would tolerate this. But again, I blame you men, because you don't set standards for yourself. And if you don't set standards for yourself, you're going to end up with situations like this. A lot of you brothers be talking about, oh, I like crazy. They got the best piece of trim. I don't even know where y'all get that stuff from. I don't know where y'all would tolerate crazy for a piece of trim? To you brothers that be saying that, something is really wrong with you, and you need to go get counseling and therapy. Y'all got to start setting standards.
Okay. Let me hear from you, ma'am.
I gave him $200.
No, tell me what happened first.
Oh, yeah. I was upset because the simple fact is he always playing games with me.
What type of games?
He lies a lot. He'll take my car and he'll go. He'd be gone for like 2 or 3 days. People like this, he'll be all in my car, and I'm just really fed up with it.
Defendant Catherine May dated the plaintiff, but she claims he cheated on her with his witness.
Were you all broken up March 6th?
Mm-hmm. Yes, we was.
So why did you do it? You all were broke up.
Because he would come and play games with me.
What kind of games? You were broke up?
Yeah. It broke up to him as mean we separated, but he'll call me and be like, okay, well, can I come over and blase squaze?
But you still broke up.
But we still broke up.
So
you see the mentality. You see the mentality of her, and a lot of women think like this. So even she would tolerate crazy. But brother, this is your fault. You knew that she was crazy from the beginning. You dealt with her for 14 months. What did you expect? I mean, this is extreme, but what did you expect? So the person that I'm going to have to blame is the brother. It's the plaintiff. I can't blame her because that's her mentality. And again, she looks like an older woman. So now, what is she going to teach the younger women? Because of this incident, what do you think is going to happen? She's going to be one of them women that's going to be like, niggas ain't shit. That's all that's going to be said. That's what our older women are teaching the younger women. And then we have a cycle. And then you have the younger women that are thinking that all men are like this because you dealt with 1 or 2 men like this. We got to fix this.
Why is he playing games? He just come on. He want to come over.
If he's coming over.
No. If you are allowing him to come over, let's
I'm
start
allowing him
there.
to come over. Yeah.
Ain't nobody trying to go back.
Quiet, sir.
Yeah, I'm allowing him to come over.
Right. So how is he playing games?
Because he's lying to me. He's
Lying to you
telling
about what?
Telling me that we can be together. He's telling me we can be together.
How many times has he done that?
Too many.
You've allowed that too many times.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Because
So you're playing games too.
No,
you
I'm
know
not.
that's what the man is gonna do because he's done it
before.
too many times. So you keep letting him do it. You playing games. And on March 6th, totaled this man's car because you was mad. You weren't even going with the man. He had his woman there, his new woman. Judgment for the plaintiff. You admit to totaling his car because you were mad after he broke up and you saw him with another woman. You should have just stuck to sniffing. Have a good day. Judgment for the plaintiff.
You know what? You know, another thing, brother, I think and I'm starting to think that a lot of you brothers, y'all like that. Y'all like to see 2 women be fighting over you. Y'all gotta be crazy for that. Because this brother right here, like I said, he looks stressed out because of the bags under his eyes. These are the type of stuff that's gonna get you killed early. Because you're stressed out. These women will stress you out. They could probably get along and have you know, they could both share him, but that ain't going to happen. And that's something that I will be talking about in another video, brothers, about polygamy. Because a lot of you brothers that, it's like y'all are now getting introduced to that, but I don't want to get too much into it. I'm going to just say that the American man, especially the American black man, y'all are not ready for polygamy. Y'all are not ready to handle more than one woman. If you're from America and you weren't brought into it, you're not ready. But let's continue. Let's finish this out.
You ain't do better than me, that's for sure. So,
Sweetie, you know you can get it whenever you're ready.
I'm all right with them.
But
I know.
I'm a lady.
So keep with it. Yeah, I hope y'all have a great time together, because it won't last long. You'll be next.
Sweetie, I'm nothing like you, so mind your business. Touch your nose.
Yeah.
Keep doing what you do.
Keep
Sniffing.
your mouth closed.
You bloodhound.
Keep your
I am
mouth
so
closed.
happy.
Keep sniffing.
Keep
That
your
this
mouth
is over.
closed, baby.
May
You're
God
going to start
keep you and
sniffing
bless you
after a
all.
while.
No, I don't do that because I'm
Yes.
a lady.
Come
You
on.
ain't.
Let's go.
You see how childish those two are? Very childish. But anyway, brothers, I just want to again, y'all, a lot of you brothers, y'all put yourself in these situations. And then y'all want to blame the woman. 14 months, brothers. 14 months he dealt with that. You should have let that go after the first time she sniffed. But he was living with her. So that was his fault anyway, because he didn't even have his own place. But brothers, I'm not, that's pretty much it. You know, I love these Judge Mathis court cases. A lot of people say that it's not real or they're actors or whatever. That's fine. But these are real life situations that actually happen. So that's pretty much it, brothers. Y'all be easy. Peace.